Well, hi there, friends. How are you? Mighty fine to see you. Welcome to the lair of the Dad Dash. We can call this the Dad Dash Man Cave. Let everybody get started on here. How's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody doing this morning? Or this evening? Well, that just shows you what kind of afternoon Dad Dash has had. Uh, I took a little bit of a nap. Actually, I did. Was up really early this morning. I watched the Glitch Dash. What else did I do? I hung out for a while. I watched Robert Reese. Uh, and joined Robert Reese on the YouTubes for a discussion about the gig community. His show was entitled "How Do We Clean Up the Gig Community," which was pretty good. Uh, so we talked about a lot of things, and we got lots of questions about why is it the community of gig tubers. Hey there, Bigfoot Dasher. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Are you in the Virginia or the West Virginia today, Bigfoot Dasher? Which one you hanging out in? Hey, Chow shows. If I don't have sex, will you get testicular pay? It is possible, sir. Remember, this is Testicular Pay Awareness Weekend, and testicular overpay comes from a combination of the DoorDash tapeworm stealing all your nutrients as a parasite. And when you get that DoorDash tapeworm stealing all your nutrients as a parasite, and uh, you get the corporate butt plug of the gig economy. Well, that's how you get a closed system, and then you get your testicular overpay. Chow shows. It is complex. There's a lot of other things that are going on. Let's see what our friend Bigfoot Dasher said right here. Let's see here. Live chat. How come I can't see you? Live in Virginia, own land in West versus, but I'm home in Virginia. Nice, very nice, sir. It's nice. It's probably a wonderful season there right now, I'm guessing, out in Virginia. We're waiting for Dashing Q. I have not checked his live, but he knows we were talking 8 o'clock Minnesota time, 6 o'clock Pacific time. So I'm guessing he's going to pop in here in the chat. Yeah, beautiful colors. I'm glad to hear that. I love this time of year. I love fall. So anyway, Robert Reese is talking today. How do we clean up this space? What's going on? Why are we so divided? Why we got so much drama? Not that necessarily like drama is going to hurt anybody. Like being alive is kind of dramatic sometimes. If it's not dramatic, maybe we're not uh, paying enough attention. Yes, sir. Scrimpity scrimp. It is the Glitch Dash Army here. We are part of the Glitch Dash Army. That is true. That is a fact. That is fact that the Glitch Dash Army is us. And that's one of the things we were talking about. Why is it an inhospitable space? And we talked about the bullying that's been going on from larger content creators or groups of people. When new people come into a community, they can easily uh, get intimidated from freely exploring what it is the gig economy, DoorDash, and GigTube have to offer them. Because remember, what YouTube is a product owned by Google that's part of a marketing program. It's part of a marketing program from AdSense for people that are making content for which they get paid. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with getting paid for the work that you do. But when you get paid for the work you do, you're also being kind of a professional. And when you're a professional and you're getting paid to produce content, well, my view as a human being is that you owe it to yourself and to the world, if you're going to produce content, that you produce honest content. Or if you produce pure entertainment that ain't true at all, it's just incorrect information like Mr. Flex offers, well, then you put a thing up here and saying, hey, we're a biker bar who shares an incorrect information. Don't take anything that we talk about seriously, because we deal in incorrect information. And so if that was the case, that'd be fine. But they don't do that, right? They don't do that. They bully people and intimidate people and call them losers, and put messages in their chat and do all kinds of things that are very unwelcoming as a community. And then we wonder why we all got beefs with each other. Well, the beefs kind of start out early, don't they? If you just come on to YouTube and the first time you have any dialogue with somebody in which you have any disagreement, they start coming for your throat and calling you a loser, start trolling you. That's what Pedro did to me. I mean, make no mistake about it. I don't. I mean, I'm just a writer, and I dipped my toe into the YouTube community as more than a viewer very slowly. I started making comments, and I got to know people, and did lots of work on that. But in return for that, as soon as I posted anything of my own of substance talking about the risk of DoorDash, which not enough people talk about, the risk of being what they call an independent contractor for corporate America. And I published that, and then I published also. Well, that was weird. I think I just screwed up my camera by scratching my face, but I do. Oh no, a fly landed on my camera. There's a damn fly in summer. A fly landed on my lens. How's that? Well, I must smell extra good tonight. I must smell extra, extra good. If Bigfoot Dasher's got a highly developed sense of smell, he may be able to smell me all the way from Virginia tonight. It is possible. Bigfoot is powerful. Bigfoot is powerful. Well, this is the fly show, Bigfoot. This is my dancing flies. These are my trained dancing flies. Remember the dancing fleas? You go to flea circus. Well, this is my fly circus. This is Jeff's fly circus. Congratulations, you're all attending my fly circus. So, anyway, so these people are spreading incorrect information, and then intimidating people that go on and find out correct information, which is not good. Then you got people peddling personal smears and lies, like Steve Askin 13, like Pedro, like Hodger Hodio, Steve Johnson, uh, Miss Flex, of course. You got those people who are kind of leaders in their own little circles, spreading incorrect information and smearing people. And imagine if you were a writer who'd worked on a book for the last year and a half, and somebody went around telling people there ain't no book, he don't write, he ain't no writer, there ain't no book. You'd be like, what? What the fuck? You think like book is like climbing Mount Everest? Uh, Hey, baby daddy number four, very nice to see you. Hope you and baby daddy number three are getting along okay today. And baby daddy number two, that guy's a bastard. Baby daddy number one's probably all right. But I hope you and baby daddy number three are getting along well, at least, because your kids are close together in age, I assume. So I hope you are baby daddy, be baby a daddy into the best of your abilities tonight. Anyway, so we're gonna come in, we're gonna intimidate people. Okay, and then we also got another thing that Robert talked about. And in fact, they was talking about it when I woke up from my nap. Robert was in Eli's chat, and they were talking about whether Eli belongs in the gig space or not. Well, that's not my call to make. That is, well, baby daddy, that is the way it goes sometimes. That is the way it goes sometimes. We got crosses to bear. When we baby daddy number four, that numbers 1 through 3 can be a real problem. Can be a real problem. Uh, so we get these people intimidating folks. They're giving incorrect information. They're setting up the community all to all not like each other. But then we get somebody that comes in, and Eli came in. And Eli's a free human being. He's a person I didn't know before, but Eli came in and he committed the mortal sin of reading my book, of listening to my podcast, I think, and he committed the mortal sin of listening to Brian and listening to Glitch Dash, and he got himself involved in the gig community. Okay, fair enough. But Eli brought with him a set of trolls and a set of circumstances that's pretty long. I mean, it's big, it's long, it's a big load. It's a lot to take into our little community who already deals in way too much disinformation, isn't it? It's a little much to deal with from a community that's already dealing with disinformation. We got community leaders who lead for some like Pedro, but not for others like Pedro. Right? Pedro doesn't lead everybody. Pedro. Uh, well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate you putting me. Just remember, sir, I need double extra large cuffs. I'm very big boned. I'm very big boned, and I need very extra large handcuffs, please. The handcuff torture is not a lot of fun. I need extra large handcuffs. Thank you, DoorDash gig economy police, Brian, for accommodating my big boned nature. I suppose me and Bigfoot would both need some extra large handcuffs if you need to put us under restraint. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And if you're going for like a straight jacket or something, I'm 2XL in the straight jacket. I'm double XL. I'm guessing the Bigfoot's at least double XL, maybe triple XL. We're big individuals. Me and Bigfoot are big individuals. We're big boned. We're big boned. It's just natural. So anyway, we got all these people. So Eli comes in, and Eli brings a big old trailer load, a big old trailer. Now, okay, Bigfoot Dasher's a little guy in real life. Well, that's probably makes being Bigfoot all the more fun. Bigfoot Dasher, if you're little and you being big, that's I like that. That's even more funny. You got a teeny Bigfoot, be like mini Bigfoot, a mini Bigfoot. Uh, so Eli brings a big old passel of problems from his past, which is fine because we all got pasts and we all got problems. We all got past and we all got problems. So I ain't holding any of that against Eli. But Eli comes into the community, mentions my name. Next thing you know, I got people in my chat saying they will stalk me to the ends of the earth into my own grave if I talk to Eli. Well, that's mighty interesting because I never heard of this individual before Glitchgate. Now that again, that's not Eli's fault. Eli's allowed to be a person. Eli's allowed to read my work, uh, and it's all fine. But the problem is, so initially, like that same day, I'm getting threats and I'm getting all this crazy stuff, and I'm like, "What the hell is this? I'm not in whatever drama this is. I don't want to play your game. Please leave me alone." And they can't, and they won't, because some of them actually have developmental disabilities, which is fine. We got human beings with all kinds of disabilities, developmental disabilities, physical disabilities, mental disabilities, don't matter. Lots of people's got disabilities, don't matter. What they did bring with them, in addition to disabilities, is kind of some nasty behavior, some nasty trolling behavior. They like to make sexual innuendo, they like to use hate speech, they like to interrupt conversations with their conversation about how much they dislike somebody. And again, they got the right to dislike somebody. They got the right to be human. They got the right to do whatever they want to do. They don't have the right to come into our community and derail every important community conversation we're having. That's just disruptive and it ain't helpful. It's just disruptive and it's not helpful. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to watch it. I'm not going to pay attention to it. And so Robert and I talked that out a little bit more this morning about the fact that we both got respect for that community, but this is a mighty big problem. So Robert, our friend Robert Reese, Hot Facts with Robert Reese, asked the fair question. Well, what's Eli doing here? If he's got some big ass beef with Pedro, now he's in our community. Like, what's going on with this? Like, okay, everybody maybe got a beef with Pedro. That ain't nothing unique, right? Because Pedro makes a beef with everybody, just like he did with me. If you try and be straight up with Pedro, he's just going to gaslight you and then he's going to pretend you got a beef with him because that's what Pedro does. So, again, I can't really blame Eli for having a beef with Pedro either. Now, we can ask ourselves, like, okay, with the payload that Eli's hauling around, with all this stuff that he's hauling around, does he belong in our gig space? Well, I mean, kind of anybody belongs in our gig space, I'm afraid, because we're all humans. And when that glitched ass bastard's always talking about unions and joining together and everything, that's inclusive, not exclusive. And so here's the problem: we can't really. We're kind of the bottom of the barrel. We're kind of the sewer of the labor industry. If you haven't figured that out, right? All of us, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. When you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to go but up. We going up. We're going up. We're at the bottom. There's nowhere to go but up. That's a good thing. And I actually mean that. Remember, those hard times that we had that all been sucking hind tit. That's because we didn't join together. That's because we didn't join together. That's because we've all been trying to go it alone with Mr. Flex, the dumbass, leading us. Yeah, God bless the shit out of About Glitch Dash. That's absolutely right. But see, we're joining together as a community now, and so a lot of these hijinks that was working before, they're not going to work in the future. They're not going to work forever. Everything seems like forever, but it's not forever. When you get as old as I am, when you get as old as Dad Dash, when you get as old as me, you realize shit don't last forever. This is miserable. Maybe this is even like a divorce. If anybody's ever had a divorce, there's only one thing worse than being married, and that's a divorce. There's only one thing worse than being married. That's a divorce, because divorces suck. And if you got young kids, well, they suck even more. They suck even harder and more if you got kids when you get divorced. But sometimes that's what happens. That's what happens. Sometimes you get divorced. Sometimes you're baby daddy number four. Sometimes you're baby daddy number five. God help you if you're baby daddy number five. Right? Right, baby daddy number four. Well, at least that guy'd have like. Hopefully, you'd be nice to baby daddy number five. Hopefully, the number five's a good entry into the baby daddy collab. It's a collab, I think, is what you have. You got a baby daddy collab. What y'all saying in here? Oh, yep. God bless the Glitch Dash. Glitch Dash going live somewhere around five. I don't know what time zone I'm in. Hold on. Glitch Dash going live about 9:45 Eastern tonight, from what I've seen. From what I've seen, Glitch Dash is going live about 9:45 tonight. That's probably in about a half hour. Man, the horror stories I could tell. Yes, sir. I know, man. Hey, look, man. My second marriage, I only had one baby daddy on the other side of that, the other side of that marriage fence, and that sucked most terribly, sir. One aggravate another baby daddy. You got yourself a passable problem. Well, actually, I wasn't even a baby daddy. I was just a stepdad, and he was just a dickhole. But anyway, it was still a problem. It was still a big problem. Actually, both my kids got the same mommy, and we was married for a long time anyway. Okay, okay. So anyway, that's a tough business you're in. The baby daddy business is a tough business. You got to love them kids. You got to love them every day. You got to be around. That's the key. You see, that's key. Thing that I'm going to give you all some parenting advice right now. Attendance is 90%. You just got to be there for your kids, good, bad, indifferent. You got to be there all the time. Just be there, be there, be there, be there. And when it sucks, you're there. And when it doesn't suck, you're there. That's the key to being a parent. From somebody that's got two grown kids. You seem you've been to Guyana lately? No, no. But based upon what we saw from Mr. Bet on You last night, he may be taken off to Pedro Island. Uh, don't you find it bizarre? I'm not used to do. I did this on my iPhone because, and you folks correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you can only do and add somebody to your chat because my StreamYard's all fucked up. It's all full. I used all my credits for the month because I'm no longer a StreamYard premium member because I'm of the lower class down here in the sewer with you all. Uh, don't you find it bizarre that all girlfriends swallow for other men? What? Wait, what? I was now see. I just that faded out on me, but not for Eli. Okay, well, I somehow I missed the whole meaning of whatever you were trying to say. Sounds like you got a girlfriend with a throat problem, I guess. That's fine. I'm sorry, your girlfriend has a throat problem, sir, whoever you are. Uh, Crackazacker Zachariah Jacket, I think is your name. It looks like is your name. I'm sorry that your girlfriend has a problem with the swallowing. I hope her throat improves considerably in the near future. Let's see here. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something just crazy. Let's see if I can. Oh man, oh man. Can I come into this chat from another place? No, I can't. Can I? I'm live. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully Dash and Q will be popping in here in a while. Hopefully Dash and Q will be popping in here for a while. Anyway, let's talk a little bit more about our subject at hand. So Dash and Q had an interesting day today because he was in the city of Minneapolis, and interestingly enough, he was pretty excited this morning, and I was looking forward to talking to him because old Dash and Q was real excited this morning by the fact that he was having a good morning. There's some good volume in the city and stuff. Now, by this afternoon, old Dash and Q weren't quite as excited because he had a whole lot of trouble parking, and he was going up and down tall buildings, and he was going in and out of buildings and trying to find the right door and trying to find the right person. He was just stuck in the clusterfuck of the gamblified gig economy. See, because Dash and Q this morning was basically like he was playing the sluts like Dad Dash. He was out playing the sluts. And so when you're playing the slots, you're pulling the handle, you're pulling the handle, you're pulling the handle, you're pulling the handle. Sometimes you get one of them big jackpots, you get all excited, your heart starts racing, you're kissing your wife for the first time in 3 weeks. Uh, all these things are happening in your life, and you're seeing angels. You're seeing angels above your head in this gamblified rigged game. And I think our friend Quentin was seeing angels this morning. He was real happy about the gig economy. Now this afternoon he wasn't as happy because he got a couple jackpots this morning. Then this afternoon he was sucking on some hind tit. See, and so it all averages out from you getting ahead. You think I'm going to have a banger of a day. I'm going to be banging me some unicorns. Oh hey Briggs. Oh hey Briggs. You thinking I'm going to bang me some unicorns today? Is what old Dash and Q23 was thinking. And well, the unicorn started banging him. That corporate throuple they got. Well, Vartan knows. I don't know if Vartan's here, but corporate got themselves a corporate butt plug. I mean, a corporate strap on. It's going to get your testicular overpay completely out of control. Completely and totally out of control. Completely and totally out of control with the testicular overpay when you start getting the corporate strap on. And so it averaged out. It averaged out. Uh, Yeah, the unicorn horn is sharp. You got to be watching that. It ain't like it ain't no like no Cardi B projectile. It ain't no like projectile that's jumping in and out of a Cardi B or anything like that. So I think you got a good point there, Briggs. It ain't like Cardi B at all. It's not like Cardi B at all. Uh so Flex made $250 today. Good job, Flex. Way to go, Flex. I did not work for the gig economy today. I just worked for the people in my because Flex, my payment is love. My payment is the love I feel from you, Mr. Flex. Hi, peeps. Hi, Fats Valley. Nice to see you. But the payment I feel is love, Flex. We talked about you on Robert Reese today, Flex, because both Robert Reese and I disagree with the way you presented our relationship, which is interesting because you go around presenting other people's relationships to them when you don't know what you're talking about. That was interesting. We talked about that today, Mr. Flex. I think I called you kind of like a bullshitter or a dick bag. I think that was it, Mr. Flex. I called you the biggest dick bag in the gig economy, is what I called you. I think I called you the biggest dick bag in the gig economy. That's not because you're necessarily a bad guy, Flex. 'Cause I don't know you personally. I'm kind of like Cherry. I'm kind of like Cherry in that special way. Uh, uh, it ain't really personal. It's mostly business. It's a little personal with Pedro. I don't like Pedro. I don't like Pedro at all. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't gonna pretend I don't like the Pedro. Anyway, uh, but I don't got nothing really against you, Flex, except for the way you conduct yourself. So if you start conducting yourself differently, well, I'll probably like you more. Not that you probably care if I like you more, because I believe you probably don't, and you probably shouldn't. You don't need me to like you. Don't matter. But anyway, Flex, we do want transparency and truth. And so if you can be hanging around these parts, you're going to have to deal in transparency or truth, or it's not just going to work for you. You see. So yeah, it is testicular overpay awareness weekend. It's testicular overpay awareness weekend. It's okay to be yourself, Lex. We want you to be yourself, but we want you to also deal in the truth. We want you to deal in the truth, Lex. And you talk about a lot of things you don't know about is the problem. Yeah, it's okay. Pedro likes Pedro enough for all of us. I think you're right, Briggs. Pedro does like Pedro enough for everyone to have 2 extra bites of Pedro. 2 extra bites of Pedro. I might just do some karaoke tonight while we're waiting for the dash and queue if that's what we got to do. If I got to sing you karaoke to keep you entertained, I will do so, Briggs. I will do so, Briggs. You mocking me? I see you mocking me. You're always mocking me. Always in my chat, all nimbly pimbly mocking me. Uh, so what else is going on today? Oh yeah, we're gonna get back to the Robert and Eli. So Eli brings a big train of trouble. DoorDash gig economy police said he made $700 today in 4 hours today. I think he's jerking our chain like a chain jerker. Yeah, yeah, but see, nobody's here to save Eli. This is what gets so confusing, because okay, so Eli's got some long time followers and long time detractors. It's not my problem. It's not really your problem either, Eli or Flex. But see, here's the thing: like, I can't fix that. It's not my responsibility. And so you running around trying to tie Eli to me, an independent writer, whether I love him as my one of my very close friends or whether I see him as a new person in this community who I'm getting to know. It don't matter, Flex. It's like it's not my fight. I don't care. I'm beyond this type of thing. No, I didn't make it my problem, you silly boy. I did not make it my problem, you silly boy, because I don't care. Right? You're a problem, Flex, because you're a part of this community and you flip flopping around like a little butterfly. Eli, Eli, Eli. Maybe Eli is your hero and your leader. He's not my hero nor my leader, so I don't have to worry about Eli. He's just another guy I watch, just like you, Flex. And I take Eli at face value. When Eli says something, I listen to it and I go, all right. And when Eli don't say nothing, I don't listen and I forget about it. See, and then can you sing thanks when our miss? Okay, can you sing thanks for the members out there? Fallout Boy for karaoke. I'm sorry, Fallout Boy just ain't my genre. Is the problem? I don't know any Fallout Boy songs. I just don't know any Fallout Boy songs. Hello, Jada Driver. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it's not my problem they happen to be disabled either, Flex. I already dealt with that issue. I already dealt with that issue. So anyway, so Robert's asking a question like, is Eli worth the trouble? Well, I don't know. That's not my call to make. Here's the thing. If we're going to be inclusive instead of exclusive, what's going on here? Why is my likes going up to 136? Is somebody joshing with me? Is somebody joshing with us? How'd my likes just go up to, how'd my thumbs up go to 136? That was weird. Now I got 23 people watching. Well, that's fine. I don't know how the likes got up to 135. Somebody playing hijinks with my account. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Go ahead and time me out. I don't care. No, I'm not. I ain't watching that closely, Flex. I don't need to time you out today. Uh, you ain't the center of attention here. Okay, we're gonna sing a song for Flex. We're gonna sing a song for a Flex. Your life coach couldn't pull 5 likes. Well, I pulled 141 now, baby daddy number 4. I'm gonna be producing likes faster than you producing kids, which would be quite an accomplishment from what I see. Bye, Flex. You have a nice night, my friend. You have a nice night. Stay transparent and truthful, and we'll just get along just fine, Flex. You have a nice night. Geez, baby daddy. Well, 233. What 234? What are you people doing to me? Am I in a unicorn thruple corporate unicorn bang going on right here right now? Is that's what's happening to me? Am I getting a corporate thruple banging? I'm so completely and totally confused. 234 likes. There ain't no there's never been in the history of the world, there ain't been 234 people that liked me. I feel special. I'm I'm like I feel like what's your name? What's your name? Sally Fields. You like me, you really like me. 236 people like me. I don't believe it. I don't believe it's true. You only see 44. Something's weird's going on in mine because I'm going to turn this around and show you. I swear to God, I ain't lying to you. Look at this. 312. Let's watch it together. What's going on here? I'm watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. Yeah, Dash and Q. I got you, brother. I got you, brother. Let's see. Dash and Q. I'm going to send you that link. Good, perfect time. I was just about to sing a song, Dash and Q. You believe how bad that would have been? You just saved everybody from that. You just saved everybody. All right, Dash and Q. This is for Dash and Q. Let's see if I can do this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Dash and Q. Uh, Dash and Q. Do you have like a email, a public email you can put in that chat where I can send you a link? Let's see. Add guest. Copy link. Let's see. I can probably do this too. Hold on. Did I have you all on pause? Did I have you all on pause? I'm sorry if I did. I didn't mean to pause you. All right. Let's turn that around. Wait. I feel like somebody might love me. Look at this. 488. No, it's look at this shit. What is going on here? Somebody, Robert Reese, somebody, please explain to me what the hell's going on here. For the love of Mike, what is going on? Okay, Dash and Q, I'm just about to grab you a link, my friend. Let's see. Okay. Is there anybody in the chat that can? Oh, somebody's screwing with me. Somebody's screwing with me. That's for damn sure. Okay. 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 Dash and Q. Here it comes, my brother. This is for Dash and Q. Dash and Q. I think that should be for you. Oh, dashing Q, we love you. Oh, dashing Q, yes, we love you. Oh, dashing Q, we're true. Oh, Q, we love you. We're up to 759 likes. I've never been so liked in my entire life. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I won the Academy Award. Academy Award. Let's We're gonna go over 1,000. Nope, we just went. Oh, we went over 1,000. I thought we went down, but we just went up to a higher digital number. Is what we did. 1,000. Well, that's good, Scrimpy. Scrimp, you got a whole net full of your family in here. You got the whole net up here. Uh, the whole net of your Scrimpy family. Uh, it's a like bot. Well, I like that like bot, Brian. I never felt so liked in my entire life. This is all very exciting for me. I'm not monetized, so it doesn't really matter. I don't believe. Q should hopefully be clicking in just a minute. He'll appear on my telephone, my smartphone here. Hey, DoorDash Rick, nice to see you, sir. We got ourselves a bot in the chat, or a bot in the likes. We're now up to 1,004 likes. 1,004. I've never been so liked. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So Q's going to be joining us in just a minute. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Let's say. Let's say. Yeah. Yeah. A bot. I am now up to 1,004 likes. Wild Alaska. I am a beloved YouTube icon at this point. I think I'm like a beloved YouTube iconic institution of some type. I do believe. Right. Oh, hey, here's Fashion Q. Woohoo! I'm gonna add that man. Gonna add that man. Oh man, we got so much to talk about with that Dash and Q. We're now waiting for our guest. He's coming on. He's coming on. Here he comes. All right. So our guest coming up. I'm going to introduce him while he's coming in. A moment of silence for Israel. I'm afraid I don't know what that means. I haven't been watching the news today. Did something happen in Israel? Something's always happening there. I don't know what happened. Well, shit. I see
Yeah,
you, brother. Oh,
you see?
I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. I smell you. I do smell you.
Hey, what the hell going on?
I don't know. You smell pretty good though. You smell just fine.
Hey, Uh, hold up. I don't know what's going on.
Well, do you turn your camera on?
Yeah, my camera's on.
Let's see here.
Hold on.
Well, they always fighting. Always a fighting and a scrapping and a yowling. Damn wars. I ain't into war. I think war's stupid. Let's see here. So we got our friend over here on the right, but he can't he can't quite get logged in yet. Wars are very dumb. Yes, maybe that's what we should. Maybe Dad Dash should sign war. What is it good for tonight? There's my bro. Hey Dash and Q, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm grinding, man. I'm doing
I've
that
been
challenge.
watching you. I've been watching. I was telling the people about the kind of day you had. You had kind of one of them gamified days where you started off and you got yourself a couple jackpots and things was going good. You were kissing your lady and everything was nice. And then then this afternoon you started sucking some hind tit. You
Mm-hmm.
couldn't park. You couldn't get to the apartments. You're going up the high rises.
Oh, for
You're
real.
sweating. You're sweating. You're cussing. You're stuffing traffic. It was a clusterfuck, my brother.
It definitely was. Hey, but we leveling out the plane here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving and grooving, man. I'm already at $300. I'm pushing it.
Yeah. And so, how many hours you been working today, Q?
I've been up since 5. Well, I traveled here at 4 in the morning.
Okay, and so
Um,
it's
so I've
eight
been up since
thirty there
4.
right now, right? So that's
Yep, it's 8:37 here.
16 hours.
Yeah, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. I ain't even been counting because I got to do it all night until tomorrow.
Okay, so you're pulling an all nighter. So there's a couple different things. Couple different things. So I bet you the audience like me is concerned. How do you stay safe driving when you're driving for that long, sir?
I'm conscientious. If I feel like I'm dozing, anything I know it's time to know I can't do it. I
Okay.
can't. I'm not gonna risk it like that. But um, I know. I know if I'm like so. But I hardly ever. If I want to do something and set my mind to it, I do it. If I'm
Yeah.
get tired, if life happens and I get tired, then I get tired. I ain't go push it. I lay down for a bit.
So right now you kind of got, well, I can feel that today, right? You had the motivation and the energy and the adrenaline getting up. You're like, I'm going to get up here for a long shift and I'm going to go. And so I think we all do that. I mean, a lot of us men, at
Hmm.
least. I've never been a woman, so I'm going to speak from a man's perspective. Uh, I did the same thing when I was in Bloomington, Indiana. I'd get up and I'd start at 4:35 a.m. I'd be the
Oh, what am I
early
waiting on?
bird, early bird getting the worm, and I'd be working out there till 6 o'clock at night. That's a mighty long day. But if it's going well and you're making money, you can do that. I guess I worry about you pulling the shift that long because I know when I'm out driving that long, I start getting real aggravated with other people. I start getting aggravated with myself, getting all these phone distractions. It's hard to keep your focus on the road, even when you've been doing this
Oh
a
yeah,
while.
you get a lot of it's a lot of factors that you have to consider other than just yeah and real talk, it's really more factors that's external of yourself. It's really not really you. You be in your zone.
Mm-hmm.
It be the stuff around you that drives you crazy. Like literally, it be your environment. Like these buildings have been crazier than where I'm at.
Well,
Well, because they
so
hot.
that's what I was watching today, though. Because so let's imagine a different day for you. Because I watched the day, and you were kind of grooving. Things were going well, and you hit a patch where things were going much less well. You were searching around, you were wasting a lot of time, you were waiting, you were doing this. Like, here's the problem though. See, like, you shouldn't have had to go through the downtime. When you're working, everything should have been like that morning time
Yeah,
when you were motivated and you were ringing that bell, right?
right.
And so that hind tit you were sucking later, well, that was DoorDash's fault. That was DoorDash gaslighting you, son. That was DoorDash gaslighting you, giving you
I
the
mean,
shit, sending you on bad orders. And
it,
this is what happens
yeah,
though, right?
they sending me. But then again, look, I blame myself because what I was doing was I was seeing big numbers. They came
Mm-hmm.
in, they came in with 27.50 for 5 man. I'm taking it, or I'm taking the order. Whole time is in a high rise, So it's like,
Yeah,
or but
yeah, but see, this is the thing, and you said so. Okay, so you said, well, this is what happens when you get outside your zone. You don't know the place. Well, that's very true. That's very true. Knowing your zone helps. But see, the fact that you just said it, and it makes me upset for you. For you, you don't have any cause to be blaming yourself, right? You're out here be working your ass off in a legitimate way, and you should be being compensated with integrity and transparency, not blaming yourself for things that you have nothing to do with. Their dog shit app, which their in-app GPS is dog shit, worse than
yeah,
dog
yeah.
shit, right? So it's going to send you
Hey,
down.
they been fucking me over with the GPS,
Yeah, they
but
fuck you over. Well,
hey,
so okay,
hey,
so then how are you blaming yourself for getting fucked over? If this
no.
was your kid or your wife or
Other than
something?
that, look, DoorDash been doing their thing today. Other than that, I've been fucking them up today, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I mean,
okay. But see, we're not talking about. I'm fine with the fact you're winning today, but you should be winning bigger than you are.
no.
All the
Only
times you
reason
were
why,
losing.
Jeff, only reason why I wasn't winning, honestly, was because my stats. I was at a 50% AR. That's the only reason why I wasn't winning. I'm
Okay,
telling you,
what do
bro.
you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean you weren't winning because you're
I
at 50% AR?
what happened was I plummeted my AR. Other than that, I always get great orders, Jeff. I get bad orders, oh yeah. But
Well,
literally, I
but
never. I've been since I've been dashing. This is how I've been dashing. So
right.
honestly, like they fuck me here and there. They'll throw me 11 fucking bad orders in a row. Yes, we know that's DoorDash. That's what they do. But
Yep.
look, overall, I've been fucking them.
Yeah, you have. You've been
Like
doing
I've
well.
been like, so it's like I ain't man, like yeah, but fuck DoorDash. They some dirty motherfuckers.
This
But
yes
I've
they
been
are.
getting my paper from them, and I want to show everybody else how to get their paper from them.
Okay, okay.
Do what the fuck they gotta do with it. Like, but fuck DoorDash. They ain't about shit. They don't pay
Okay.
us.
We no you we know that, right? And so we're all on the same
Like
page. Robert Reese just joined us on the chat here. Q.
Robert Reeves.
Yeah.
What's
So
going on, dog?
we were as I said, Robert and I were discussing you today and your work. Now, one of the things you do really well, sir, is that you're very outgoing. You're very friendly. That works for you both on the U Rubes right here, and it also works with you with customers because I see that you're very considerate. You're
Oh
very
yeah,
friendly.
I love my customers. I do not. Like people probably got misconstrued with the video, but I know how to treat people. I'm a businessman. I know how to treat people. I'm not. I don't. I go seriously. Like
Right.
uh, I, I go out here because I just want to everything I do, I put my heart into it. So I just even this, whether people believe it or not, I get you get clowns or you get people that say stuff. Well, I enjoy what I do because I enjoy what I do. It's not so much of everything. I don't enjoy most of what DoorDash be doing, but look, I don't make it about. I'm not making it about them because
That's right.
it's not about they fuck ass.
That's right. That's right. So you
You know
get
what
it.
I'm
You get
saying?
it. You get it from so many perspectives. You get it from a life perspective that your attitude here and your attitude toward the people, your attitude toward the customers. And Robert Reese makes this point very well. That Robert Reese, much like I did in Indiana, I would say, because it wasn't a very big town, he delivers to the same customers many times over. And regardless of what kind of number shows up on the screen, these customers know him. They know his service. They're glad it's him, and they start giving him a tip. Now you can't do that probably in the downtown of Minneapolis so well, but where Robert Reese works, that works pretty well. And regardless of whether it's repeat customers or not, I found the same thing, that being very considerate and very professional in all of your communications and in the way that you present yourself is going to get you a lot better results. But again, Q, here's one of those things. Like, you're a strong man. We can see that, right? You got Michael Jordan and number 23. Like, you're dunking the ball. We know you. You're a strong man. So you can work 16 to 20 hours sometimes. You can do these things, and you can also brush off maybe some of the mental games that DoorDash is playing you. But that's you, man. You're a resilient guy. You're a really resilient guy. And so my point, as usual, is when we think about our community, all the things that you're having to do to hustle and be successful, Q, not everybody is capable of that.
Right,
And
right.
the people that aren't capable of that should still be getting a fair shake from work, don't you think? They shouldn't just be enslaved so that us hustlers can get over.
No, I think everybody deserve that. You know, deserve to have their shot and to get what they deserve. You know, like but at the same time, yeah, it's just man, yeah, you're right, you're right. Everybody's not like me, but I really think that DoorDash, you don't have to have no special superpowers to do it, dog.
You don't have to have any
You
special
don't.
superpowers, but also most people aren't going to be able to do what you're doing, which is pulling a 20-hour shift,
Uh,
and in a major city, no less, right?
I
I
mean,
mean,
but I guarantee you they can do the $100 like what I do every day.
yeah, they can. Yeah, they can.
I'm
Possibly,
only doing this. I'm only
possibly.
doing this just to see if I can do it. Like I know that's the only reason. Wait, let me get this light. Cause I actually
Yeah, no worries, man.
I got thrown up. Um, this lady was supposed to give me my order, but literally I just pulled off, so I got to go back to it. I'm tripping, y'all. See, look, you know, a mistake because I want to do the interview. See, so many distractions. I was supposed to grab
Exactly.
this
Well,
order,
that's right. And any
and I
distraction, right?
pulled right off and got on the interstate.
Yep.
So now I got to go back and get this order. Craziness. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Q, I blame myself. I apologize to you. I'm sorry you missed your turn. Well, no. So the point is about work, and this is I think something that's always been lost on the leaders of this space, if you will. The point isn't the fact that some people can work 20 hours or 24 hours or 16 hours or 10 hours. The point is that people shouldn't have to do that, and when the people that are really successful are all people that are grinding as hard as you are, you're setting the bar so high that you're in the 99th percentile, brother. Most people will never pull a 20-hour shift, man. Most
Right.
people should not pull a 20-hour shift, or they probably kill themselves. And I'm hoping you're
Real.
doing it safely. So I think we get confused here between a community where everybody needs to succeed in a line in a profession in which we're delivery drivers, and whether any of us can work hard. Now we know some of us young strong bucks can work harder than anybody out there. We were all young strong bucks one day, right? And
Right.
you won now. But we get old, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What if Q's out there? What if old Jeff's out there at 70 still doing some driving? Well, I can't be like Dash and Q. I can't do that. I need a job that's
Oh,
fair.
teach his own.
I can't
It's different.
I can't just out hustle everybody
Right.
anymore.
Different strokes for different folks. He definitely not at that age. You shouldn't. I mean, ain't no wrong. I mean, I know some people that's that age that don't want to fucking sit at home and they want to get out and they want to be doing this stuff. So it's
Well,
like,
and that's right. And we all hope. I certainly hope that when I'm 70, if I'm out driving around, it's because I want to, not because I have to keep food in my mouth. Right? That'd be a little scary. And this is a scary time because this corporate AI is doing some things. And I'm going to make a suggestion for you here that'll blow your mind just a little bit. You ready? You are Q. I believe this. You're a chosen one. You know what that means? You froze up on me, so I'm gonna wait a second. You're a chosen one, Q.
thing going restaurant so I can get back to it. I think
Oh
I'm
yeah,
on.
yeah. So we'll wrap this up pretty quick. But you're one of the chosen ones, and here's how I know. Okay, DoorDash knows you, Q. DoorDash, Dashing Trader knew you. Everybody knows you. You busted into this space with some real charisma, friend. And so DoorDash is giving you an experience right now, Q. Don't think that they don't know who you are, which phone you got, what you're doing, everything you're doing. They're watching you, son, and they're going to give you the day they're going to give you. You might have some good days here because they want to show you on the internet being Mr. Happy. Because when you're happy, you got a beautiful smile. You look like Eddie Murphy, right? You're a handsome, talented man. But you're being used. Okay, I'm just telling you. You don't. You just need to know it deep inside. You're being used as a poster boy, as a poster boy for what a young hustling black dasher can be. That's all fine because you're a wonderful young person. I love you. I think you're a great guy. I love having you in this community. Just don't forget, they're using you, brother. They're using you.
Uh,
Everything they're
uh,
doing, they're using you. They're
well,
using
I
you
guess
and
we'll
me
be
right
using.
now.
I guess we all be using each other then. That's what
That's
it's
right.
about.
Well, see, but
These
that's
motherfuckers,
fine.
they might look. What it's about? We go to work. These fuckers work us to death, work the bones, and what they do, they get rich off the work.
That's
Your
right.
blood, sweat, and tears. So what they do? What's this called?
And they
Using you, right?
That's right. And so as long as you
So
know, as long as you're smarter than they are, which you most definitely are, as long as you're smarter than they are, you can know they're using you in a game. You can know they're stabbing you in the back around every turn. They know everything you're going to do, and they're playing you like the world chess computer that's going to beat your pants off. So you just think and act accordingly. Is all I'm telling you. You be real
right,
smart because you are special, sir. Everybody
you
does
gotta
not get the dashing Q treatment. You're getting the dashing Q
you
treatment.
gotta
You
have
just
your
watch your back. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, you gotta have your head on the
You better
swivel
have
and
your head
stay,
on a swivel, and you better make sure that
stay heady,
all that special
stay
you're
heady
feeling
in
has a
it.
cost. All right, I'm gonna let you hang up, brother, because I want you to
I'm gonna
drive and
get
be
no,
safe.
stay on,
Okay.
cause I'm gonna come
All
right
right.
back.
All right. All
All
right.
right, let me figure
Okay.
this
We're
out.
we're gonna let you. We're gonna
I'll be
vent
back.
while. Okay, no problem, Q. So we're gonna talk while Q goes. So
All right.
tell me in the chat. Stephen Arrow in the chat said they are watching and listening. What do they know? I think that's true. All companies use their workers, says Troll Police. That's absolutely true. Uh, so did 5K in a year. I grinded, made some cash, but it wasn't enough. Right. Well, see, here's the thing though, right? Because it's their game. It's their game. It's not our game. So sometimes you're going to make enough, sometimes you're not going to make enough, right? This is just a rigged, gamblified game. And no matter how much credit or blame, and see, this is what hurts me inside. That Q, one of the first things he told us on this here talk was that he blamed himself. How you blame yourself for a shitty app that's supposed to be about a local, it's supposed to be about your infrastructure for your local economy, and they don't have any good mapping. They don't know what time their vendors open and close. They can't do any orders right. They can't employ people right. They don't their app's dog shit and breaks down all the time. I mean, what kind of deal is this, right? And then Q, much like everyone else, Pedro plays this game too. Lots of people play this game. Well, I blame myself. I blame you. Dad Dash Steve Askin 13 for slots blames you. Pedro blames you. You stupid, right? No, you're not. They are. You're not. They are. You're not. They are. You ain't stupid. You being scammed and gamblified and in a rigged game. You being fleeced. That's what's going on. Nice 50 pack of wings. I could use those over here, Robert Reese. I'd like the spicy, please. I need some spicy. Oregon don't have no football game today. Oregon's off today, but next week they're going to be on the game of the week. They're going to be on the game day on ABC. Oregon versus Washington. We don't like them Huskies around these parts. We don't like them Huskies around these parts. I'm just telling you, we don't like them. Don't like them a bit. So, hello, Ryan L. Nice to see you, sir. So anyway, it disturbs me because it's very hard to explain to people who blame themselves that it's not their fault, right? You'd think that people would be more gracious with themselves, but we're not. We're terrible to ourselves sometimes. Uh, and I think gig workers blaming themselves during the downtimes is part of that gaslighting that DoorDash does to us. It makes us feel unsuccessful because we're being unsuccessful. But why are we being unsuccessful? We're being unsuccessful because we're playing a rigged game and they're subverting us. They're gaslighting us. They're using a game against us instead of giving us fair employment and fair work conditions. And so this gets back to that Robert Reese and Eli thing of everybody being welcome in this big community. If we got a big community where everybody's welcome, we can't be pointing the fingers at each other and go like, you talked to Sally under the bleachers and I didn't talk to Sally under the bleachers, and Robert Reese talked to Ryan L. and Sinful Toaster under the bleachers, so I ain't talking to Robert today. We can't be playing those games anymore. This community's too big for that now. This community is past that now. God, let us be past this now. Please let us be past this now. The thing is, though, Let's see if I can read your. We're gonna get my. My StreamYard ran out, so I'm using the Google up here to talk with the dashing Q, and that means I got to hold my phone. It's all nimbly pimbly on me. What do we got here? Seems like let's see here. I thought I saw something from oh, this is top chat. I want live chat. Well, shit, baby daddy number 4, you didn't make top chat. What are you, a behind tit chat? You didn't make top chat? What's wrong with you? You can't make top chat, sir? Baby daddy number 4, you better be working harder if you're gonna be making the top chat. So let's see what we got here. What do we got? The thing is, though, most of these apps are low level managed, coded by very nepotistic Indian folks, meaning they hire even their dumbest brethren. It's not as intercorp you're thinking yet. Okay, well, okay. Well, in the world of the Urubes, that's pretty that's a clear message because we all just be hacking with our little thumbs and fingers here. So well, the truth is, so DoorDash's engineering is more like, I'd say, it's kind of the new investment banking. Like, it's the get rich quick off other people money printing scheme. So a lot of the folks from the top schools, the top quantifiable or the top quant jockeys, right? The top mathematicians and statisticians and programmers and all that kind of stuff from the business schools. Well, they all want to work in this artificial intelligence industry now because they print money. This is the new it job. This is the new it job to fleece the masses, because they used to fleece our masses with investment banking, but that ain't no fun in these days, right? Enron fleeced us, and FTX fleeced us, and there's all kinds of fleecing things. But we're hitting about the end of the American empire here because we got the wealth inequality. We're down here in the sewer. We're one of the biggest pieces of the wealth inequality. That's us. We represent wealth inequality. Very proudly, I would say I would much rather be with us than the people that rob us and steal from us and lie to us. I don't like those kind of people. I don't want to hang out with them. So down here in the sewer, we got to take everybody. We can't really be there. Ain't nobody to kick. We can only go up. So anybody that wants to come join us in the sewer for this labor movement, for this labor movement for the freedom of humanity versus corporate AI, well, they got to be welcome. And that's whether it's Eli or anybody else. And if we don't like them, then we're just going to have to deal with it because it's a big world out there. Right now, we got this little tight community of people that knows each other through Glitchgate. Well, it's going to get bigger and bigger every day. Right now, I got 1,185 fake likes. That's 1,184 people more than ever liked me before. That's a pretty exciting thing for me. And they're fake, but I still like them, right? They feel good inside. I feel good inside. So we got to be careful that we're not lying to ourselves, like looking at our phones, 1,185 likes and believing that 1,185 people like us, because they don't. We got to like each other. We got to be nice to each other. We got to be truthful with each other. We got to be transparent with each other. If we're truthful and transparent with each other, we don't even have to like each other that much. We'll at least be speaking the same language, won't we? Be speaking the language of truth and transparency, and we'll use that against our corporate overlords, not to help our corporate overlords get over on the people more. We got to stand together. We cannot exploit each other. We cannot divide each other. We cannot take more while our neighbor gets less, because that's what the corporations want us to do. We can't hate our customers. We can't hate the consumers and call them miserable clowns all the time, and stoke hate between the consumers and the drivers, because that's working right against us. Those consumers are our brethren. Tony Shu ain't your brethren. BlackRock ain't your brethren. The Chinese investors in Saudi Arabian Bank ain't your brethren. State Street ain't your brethren. Your brethren are right here on the chat with you. If those folks are on the chat with you, it's only to spy on you and make sure they can enslave you and kill your family. That's what those folks are on here for. And they do want you dead. They do want you dead. You're being starved out. You're being starved out and given gig app slavery work and being sold out by every politician, every regulator, every leader, every banker in this godforsaken country. And at this point, I think we are fairly much a godforsaken country because we all fleecing each other. It's a Ponzi scheme. And we're at the bottom of the pyramid. We ain't never going to get the payoff. Up at the top of the pyramid, you got the real wealthy people. Somewhere up higher in the pyramid, you got the Pedros of the world who've been making money off our misery. Uh, Thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, I'll remind you, I did 5,521 deliveries for DoorDash over a 2 year period before I started this work writing for a year and a half. And I've been working on this 7 days a week. So, while I don't still get behind the wheel every day, I have been a part of your community on a daily basis in every way possible. And I'm very proud to do that. Just like Robert is the news of the gig economy, I like to think that I'm writing a book for you that nobody else is doing that. I'm the only one. I'm like Tigger, but the wonderful thing about JTB is I'm the only one. Yes, I'm the only one. Right? I'm Tigger. I am the Tigger of the gig economy for books because nobody wants to write a book for people that don't read except for me because that's how dumb I am. I believed if I wrote a book for you, even though people said you can't write a book for people that don't read, and I go, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I will. I can and I will. And you know why I will? Because I am one of them. I am one of them. That's why I can write a book for people that ain't going to read a lot of books because I know how to communicate with them. I'll communicate them with them on the YouTubes. I'll communicate them with on an audio book. I'll do a book in print. I'll show them pictures. I'll talk to them. I'll be every part of the community that they are, and we're going to win. And that's my plan, and this is my plan. And people like Flex like to laugh at that, and Pedro likes to laugh at that, and Dad 13 Steve asking for sluts likes to type to laugh at that. I don't know anybody else writing a book for you. Do you? I don't know anybody else that's got 4 chapters up on the Substack linked in this very chat right or in this very YouTube right here. I don't know anybody else that's got 4 chapters up you can read today. Do you? It's going to be just a fine book. You're going to like it a lot. And I wrote it for you for one reason because I believe you are the only people that can save yourself. You're the only people that can save me. You're the only people that can save the future of my children and any grandchildren might be fortunate enough to have. That's a big deal to me. That's a big, big deal to me. That's everything to me. This ain't about money. If I wanted to write a book for money, I could write lots of different books for money. I got novels. I got like 5 books I could do right now. I do a lot of writing. I don't want to. That's not important. I'm writing this book for you right now. And it ain't even done yet because you're not done yet. Okay. This book could be out soon enough, but you're still part of the story where this story is about winning. This story is about a victory, and you guys are coming in for the victory. So, this is important stuff. And Dashing Q is one of our new family members, and he's learning. And he's got the shine on him of one of the new guys right now. We got to watch his back because they're playing games with that man. They're playing games with that man, just like Bigfoot Dasher came into our community. Very, very wonderful gentleman. Different, wonderful, unique videos, but they're playing games with him right now. Well, you're a loser. You don't want to be hanging out listening to the Jeff Thomas Black or the Glitch Dash. You're a loser. You're a loser. Well, no, he's not a loser. He's part of our community. You're a loser. That's the answer actually right there. Can I talk a little bit about the engineering vlogs? Yeah, hi Matthew Arredondo, nice to see you. Sure, we can talk about the engineering vlogs a little bit. So, one of the things about DoorDash, right? If you're on either LinkedIn, which is a business social network that I've been on a long time since I was in business school. It kind of started when I was in business school, so I got sucked into that at a time when everybody was doing it, and I've been on there since almost the beginning of the thing. So I got a lot of contacts. Anyway, either on LinkedIn or on the YouTubes, or on DoorDash.com. They got the engineering blogs of. We got Q joining us back. Hey Q, I'm just finishing a sentence right here, and we'll get you right back in there. So they got the engineering blogs on YouTube, right? And they got them on the LinkedIn and everything else. And the only thing you really need to know about those engineering video blogs on YouTube is they talk about the actual truth of screwing you very openly, and it's very disgusting. And here's the thing that makes me laugh, except it also makes me mad, is they think we're all too stupid to see the plain daylight that they're showing us. They think they can just talk about how they're screwing us in plain daylight. We're so stupid we can't even go to the engineering blog and watch it for ourselves. Well, we can, and I did. It's a lot of material and it's not very exciting. But they talk about how they send you to closed restaurants. There's a whole blog about how they send us to closed restaurants as their human tools. So if you think that's fair employment, well, I'm going to disagree with you. And they prove it themselves, right? So this is just the kind of thing you're going to learn in the book and other places, that you're being screwed while they're looking you right in the eye. Hi, Q, you were back. Why don't you tell us what you've been up to?
I had to go and get this dang order. I had left at the restaurant. I pulled off and left the order at the restaurant. I was just very distracted, but I got it all under control. So
Good. Well, we're sorry.
I'm not gonna
Sorry, I
track back.
distracted you.
It's all good.
So we were talking about the community and about how this community is for everybody. Like, we're the sewer, right? So there's nowhere to go but up. We can't kick anybody out of our community because we're the sewer. Where are you going to kick them to?
All right.
Kick them up the street level? Are they going to thank you for that? So we got to look out for each other down here. It's like I was in jail, Dash and Q, for doing civil disobedience. I went to jail and spent time in solitary confinement and stuff. And one of the things I learned in there from talking to my fellow inmates is that all those street beefs are off, right? Inside, we're all we got. Right?
Facts.
Street beefs are off. And so that's the same thing as DoorDash, right? Same thing as DoorDash. We got to teach them. Street beefs are off. We're all we got. And right, that goes for Eli too. That goes for everybody. Street beefs are off. We're all we got. And I think that's really the ultimate message for tonight, because we got each other's back. We're going to figure this out. If we start fucking each other, then we're all screwed, because DoorDash is already fucking us.
Man, you gotta have some type of loyalty, some type of respect. I mean, look, be a man. That's what, be a man and be an adult. Let's be an adult. Let's be an adult. Most people out here acting like little fucking kids. They can't, little babies, prima donnas. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It's
right.
like,
Well, see, that's what happens. Part of it's because of the game, Q. So like in a game, we all want to go to the logo at midfield and we want to dance on the other guy's logo and go, "We're going to beat your ass in the game," and it's a game, right? And I'm the best, and I'm the king, and I'm the fastest, and I'm the toughest. But see,
right?
life ain't a game. Life ain't a game. DoorDash is a game, but life ain't a game. And so we're mixing a game called DoorDash in with our lives, which is a very complex thing, because we don't have the option to lose in the game of life. We got to keep a roof over our head. We got to feed our family. We got to keep our car running. We got to get gas in. We got to have insurance. We got to have a cell phone. We got to deal with all the risk of being on the road, any delay or accident or bad maps or anything else, that falls on us. We miss a turn because we're distracted, that's on us. So everything's on us, which, that's a bad deal. We can't let that happen forever. And so again, we got to stick together, because we're all we got. If we start fucking up and fighting amongst ourselves, we're just dead. And then when I mean dead, I mean DEAD, like we ain't gonna be living anymore. That's what I mean. Well, I just scared Dash and Q right off the screen, I think. I just think there he is.
This damn map is acting stupid.
Yeah. Which map are you on?
Well, because I was on the Google, but then the Google is so wonky because it takes me out of the DoorDash app, and it's weird, and it pulls up his app, and sometimes it gets stuck. So it's like,
yeah. That's right. Because the in-app navigation is dog shit. So you gotta be going out off the app to another location. I was able to do that relatively eloquently over the time. I think there's a number of people that use multiple phones for that very reason, and would use one phone for their GPS system and one phone for their app. Now, again, that's what we would do if we were in a real business. If we worked for DoorDash and they gave a shit about our success, they'd give us a mapping tool and a dispatch tool. But they don't do that, because they don't give a fuck if we're successful. They want us to fail because they make the same money when we fail. In fact, when we fail and turn over, CQ, you're earning money, right? If you were to quit today and they just replaced you with about 5-6 people that were struggling and a sucking hind tit, well, they'd make even more money, right? And so, right, because they get people to take even shittier orders because they're the new rubes. And so, you got to remember that DoorDash is using you and burning you out. They ain't loving you and keeping you forever. Right, so they just want to
burn. Man, nothing is forever, man.
Nothing is forever. Well, you know what's forever though? You know what's forever? Well, hopefully our community is forever, at least as long as we live, right?
I mean, even we must, we should, make my whole thing is make a huge impact, touch as many people as you can as
Well, that's
possible, bro.
and that's
Like,
what Brian. I'm sorry, Jeff of Uber Jeep Arizona. If you haven't listened to Jeff from Uber Jeep Arizona, you haven't lived yet, my brother. That man knows a lot about rideshare, and he knows a lot about life, and he does an incredible job talking to me. He knows a lot about cars. He knows a lot about a lot of things. So you got to watch that Uber Jeep Arizona Jeff for sure. He's one of the people you
Uber
got to watch.
E, what's his name?
Uber Jeep AZ, and his name's Jeff too. But he's a
Uber.
he's a man a little bit younger than me, very very well spoken and very accomplished black man, and he is a tremendous broadcaster
Oh,
and friend
really?
to the community. Yeah, so you
I'm gonna
got
check
to check
him
him
out.
out, man. You will love it. You will love it. He does live streams, and he also
Uh,
does videos about rideshare. But see, the thing is, so Jeff knows this, and Glitch Dash, Thomas Schubeck, that bastard knows this, that we the people got to stick together because we all we got, right?
glitch dash,
Thomas
glitchy
Schubeck,
glitch. Huh?
you know Thomas Schubeck, Glitch Dash.
Yeah, he be checking in on me here and there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you got it. The Glitch Dash is a good man. The Glitch Dash is a friend of the world and the community, and he's a friend of yours already too, right? We all
Yeah,
we all we all like you. We all love you in this community, and so I think that's
yeah. Glitch be tapping in with me.
yeah,
Here
yeah.
and there.
So there's a lot of truth in this community, and you can be a big part of that because you're a very good broadcaster already, and you're just getting started. So
Oh,
you just thank you for taking the time while you're working today to talk to the community. I know people want to know how you're doing, what you're up to. I know you've been in Minneapolis today, in the
and
big city.
everybody keep asking me how much you're at. Well, I'm breaking it right here. Well, I don't know if they even know. They don't even
Well,
know. You know.
Well, and so that's the other thing. People want to ask you how much you're at, but it don't matter because they're
Right.
not you. They're not
I'm,
you. They're not in Minneapolis. They're not working a 20-hour shift, and they
right.
and
Right.
they're
So
not you.
it's not gonna make it. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just entertainment. I don't know. I know they don't.
Right. And
I
but that's
guess
fine
entertainment.
because you're entertaining. Look, you got the smile of Eddie Murphy. Look at that shot I took for. Look at that smiling shot I took you for this thumbnail. There's going to be a lot of people that want to watch you broadcast, and that's a very good thing. And I hope that's successful for you. You just gotta keep your head about you and don't get a big head like the Pedro or somebody else. Start thinking you're the king of the world
Fuck no.
on DoorDash. Because remember, what you got to tell people, even when they're entertained, you got to tell them the truth. You got to go, look, man, I'm entertaining you, but you ain't going to be able to replicate what I'm doing here. Like I'm dashing Q23. This is how I do it. I can work a 20-hour shift. I can go to Minneapolis. I do this, this, and this, and I'm an athletic
You
young
can.
man.
You can do it. You can do the same shit. You just got to put in some time. That's all I'm
No,
doing.
man. So dashing Q, look at me. We get old. I cannot move like you can anymore, son. You got to realize
Oh, right, 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 right.
we
Okay,
ain't
okay.
all
You
young, fit bucks like. Some of us just got to limp around every once in a while.
right. Ain't no debate, ain't no
Yeah,
nothing there. I can't do
you're
it.
gonna you're gonna get old too, day. God willing, man. You're gonna get old too someday, brother. Uh,
Oh yeah, man. I guess wisdom.
well,
You know how I look at it. It's
hey,
wisdom.
much love. Thank you for taking the time, day. I know you've been working your ass off, and I can't believe we took time for us to talk during a 20-hour shift. But like I said, I think the community wanted to check in on you, see how you doing. So, thank you for spending the time.
Most definitely.
Tell
Black.
the people whatever you want to tell the people, and then we're gonna be out.
Hey, you guys, appreciate it for you and the time. You guys is always that it should have um some substance behind it. You shouldn't be out here doing this shit
That's
for
right.
nothing,
That's right.
man. I You shouldn't be out here doing this shit for nothing. So I am. I'm fucking getting something. I'm getting my shit. I'm making sure that because I put my time and I do my research on this shit. Like I'm putting in a lot of time with this. Like I got a 4-time job and I do this shit 40, 50 hour
That's
plus.
right. And so one
40, I work 40, 50. I work 100 hours per week between DoorDash and my job.
One thing I want to say and tell the folks before we let you go here, Q, is that you're kind of using a unique methodology of kind of accepting everything and then unaccepting, or what do you call it, rejecting the order after
Unassigned.
unassigning.
I say
And
unassigned
so
decline.
Q was describing to us on his live today about his accepting and declining, and how that impacted his acceptance rate and all that. I thought that was pretty interesting approach that Q had, and I didn't quite have that for you. Want to tell the people about what kind of approach you've been doing, Q?
Just period in general. Like I've been I've been practicing for a few months doing it. But literally, man, I get my AR. You know, everybody have to have the AR and completion rate at a 70% and a 95 to get this top dash or blah blah blah. Say, but at the same, so you want to do that, but right after you get top dash, it's the first of the month. You don't need a 95% no more right then and there. You need it at the end of the month. So I plummet that mother. I drop it down to 80% because I don't decline. I don't decline no bad orders, but then you're gonna get some bad orders. So what I do combat them bad orders is, instead of using the decline button, I go ahead and use. I'm at a 95 percentile. I get to 80. They ain't go what they say. They ain't gonna deactivate me if
Nope.
I'm at 80, right? I don't think so. I ain't had
Nope.
it happen yet. But so what I do is, that's 15. That's 15 unassigned basically, or declines. Let's say they decline,
Well,
but
I
they
think,
really unassigned. But we use them as
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, you're breaking up. You're breaking up a bit on us, Q. You're breaking up on us, Q.
oh, okay. That's because I got internet. That's
Oh, okay. Anyway, well, we
But man, hey, yeah. If you guys want to know a little bit more, I ain't gonna take too much time. Get back to what I'm doing, this challenge, man. I know Jeff want to wrap it up, but hey, check me out sometime, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot of content with this gentleman right here. We're gonna be doing a lot. I just gotta plan it out. But man, hey, stay cool, stay sucker free, and don't worry about what these fuckers say. Y'all get y'all money, man, and make sure you do it the right way. Don't be out here fucking being slaves to DoorDash, because that ain't happening. I'm making sure it ain't happening. Hey, if I see you, I catch you doing that shit, I'm gonna slap you in your head. Well, what the? We ain't no slaves to
right,
DoorDash, man. Like, I'm getting what I get out of them. Yeah, I fucking put my time in it, but I best believe I'm getting my money. Know
right
that.
on, brother. Well, thank you for
So,
taking the
and I
time.
want you to do the same.
You drive the safe for the
I
rest of the
want.
night, okay? You stay
I'm gonna
safe.
try to. I'm finna smoke.
All right,
All
my brother. You take care.
right, y'all. Night.
That was Dash and Q, Quentin. All right, that was excellent. That was excellent. Sorry, we got a little wonky there at the end with the connection there on Dash and Q. Sorry, that was unwatchable, Sinful Toaster. I feel bad for giving you an unwatchable segment. I feel very bad. Let's see. Somebody asked in the chat. Uh, yes, yes, we're sending our love to Dash and Q. Absolutely. So somebody mentioned in the chat. Um, Q's frozen in there. I don't know. I don't really mind having Q frozen in there. I feel a little bad for him. You look frozen. Just curious how many hours worked a day classifies a slave. Well, that's interesting. I don't know that slavery has really ever been classified by the hours, Sinful Toaster. But that's a fair question, because when if you give your entire life over to a corporation for an entire day or an entire period of time, are you still free? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. I think that's a fair question, Sinful Toaster. There was another question in here. Uh, what did you do to go to jail, Jeff? Okay, so the things that I did to go in jail, and you can read about these things. I did a number of things. One of the things I did is there's a famous politician from the state of Oregon named Neil Goldschmidt. And Neil Goldschmidt was both mayor of Portland and the governor of the state of Oregon. And while he was the mayor of Portland and he was in the mayor's office in the city of Portland, that man had sexual relations with the daughter of a woman of a single mother that worked in his office. That little girl was 13 years old, and he continued an inappropriate sexual relationship with her with the knowledge of other adults in City Hall in Portland. It's a very disgusting chapter of history here in Oregon. And what when I was helping families of victims of police killings, police murder, which was something I did as a civil rights advocacy. I was up in the mayor's office because I was up in the mayor's office of Portland a lot. And I looked on the wall and there's a picture of the man that raped a 13-year-old girl up there on the wall of honored mayors. And I took umbrage to that man being up on the wall of honored mayors. And I said that to the mayor himself. I said, "What the hell are you doing, Ted? Why do you got a picture of a child rapist up on the wall of your public lobby in your office?" And he said, "Well, I don't want to talk to you about it." And I said, "Well, that's too bad. You need to." And he said, "No, I don't." And I said, "Okay." And so we had ourselves a little stalemate. And so I did me what you call a little civil disobedience. I went into that office and deftly removed the picture from the wall, put it under my coat, walked it right out of the building, took it home, taunted the city for 7 to 10 days about having no morality and no standards. And then I burned it on live TV. And so that's what I did. That was one of the first things I did in terms of getting arrested. Well, not one. I mean, one of the first anyway. So that little event there, that little event, uh, kind of made me popular with the police and with some other people, and so we had a good time. But they tried to violate my civil rights after that because they didn't like that I showed up the city. You're not supposed to show up the city and make the city look like a bunch of child molester supporting dipshits, but they're a bunch of child molester supporting dipshits. So that's what I did. And so they didn't like that. They tried to violate my civil rights, and I wouldn't let them do that. So we had a little bit of a stalemate where they barred me from going to City Hall, which was against my civil rights, and I refused to let them do that. And we had a little bit of a stalemate where I got arrested a number of times, so they put me in solitary confinement for 20 days. Now, that was elective because I could have bailed myself out and not gone to jail, but I didn't want that to happen. When you do civil disobedience and you break the law strategically, you got to make the state live up to their bullshit. You got to make them put you in jail. You got to make them put a law abiding citizen in jail for taking down a picture of a pedophile and burning it. You got to make them put a law abiding citizen in jail for violating an unconstitutional order, because that's what you do if you care about civil rights. You got to make the city pay. You got to make the state pay. You got to make them live up to it. Now, it's not always very fun because I got big bones. I don't like being arrested. I don't like handcuffs. Jail is not a good time. Solitary confinement is literally torture, right? But I learned a lot. I learned a lot and I wrote a lot. And I did that for a reason because that's what somebody that cares about civil rights as deeply as I do would do. I've also been arrested for standing in front of the ICE building protesting the immigration policies of separating parents and children. So I've been arrested a number of times. Those are the reasons I went to jail. Now, my case was delayed for a good couple of years during the pandemic because this was pre-pandemic, pre-George Floyd, all that stuff. And then it was settled because I would not settle with any criminal charges, and all charges were dropped against me. Oh, I don't know, a couple of years ago now, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now, somewhere. All those charges were dropped, and I have no criminal record, no convictions, no violent acts ever. So that's my history of criminal activity. It was all done as civil disobedience, violating either laws that I believe were morally incorrect or violating laws that I believed were unconstitutional. I hope that answer was a good one for you. Get some help ASAP. Who are you talking to, Dash and Trader? Who are you talking to, Dash and Trader? You talking to me? Well, Dash and Trader says he needs somebody to get some help ASAP. So who you talking to, Dash and Trader? Who you talking to? You want to come on the show, Dash and Trader? You want to come on the show, Dash and Trader? Or are you just here to troll us with your greatness? Get some help ASAP. Who do you need some help? You think Dash and Q needs some help, or you think Jeff Thomas Black needs some help, Dash and Trader? Who needs some help? Somebody in the chat tell us who needs some help. Is it who does Dashing Trader want to help because he's such a fine young man? Well, Dashing Trader. Oh goodness, man! These guys come in and they write stuff that's unintelligible and they go away. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Mr. Fats Valley says, really, we got to keep it real based on the current data. 44% of the workforce in America are part of the gig work sector in some form. That's bad for our nation that we have to rely on gig work. Well, it's going to kill us all, son. It's going to kill us all, Mr. Fats Valley. We can't survive this. It's a race to the bottom. It's a race to zero. They're already starving you out. If you can't see it, right? This has been the enshittification, ENSHITTIFATION. The enshittification of the gig economy is in full progress, right? We're already at the point where we can't make a living anymore. There's now dog shit. There's now just complete and total dog shit. Now, a few people can make a living. Maybe Dashing Trader can make a living. He got 42 phones up his ass, right? Uh, but the rest of us aren't Dash and Trader. We don't carry around 42 phones in our anus, right? And so if Dash and Trader's carrying around 42 phones up his butt, well, that can't be you. You can't do that. Dashing DoorDash gig economy police said Hannibal is thirsty, wants to tell you it's 15%, which is a lie. It's actually 65%. Okay. 65% of the workforce in America part of the gig work. Gotcha. Thank you, Brian, DoorDash gig economy police. Uh, so yeah, 65% it's is what Brian's saying. That's way too big, right? This is unsustainable. You know it's unsustainable because you're the people doing it. You're the people in the sewer with me. We got nowhere to go but up. We got nobody else is down here. Nobody wants to come down here. You bet, Brian. You bet, Brian. So, well, Briggs is here. Who wants a song before we go? Who would like a song tonight before we go? And then we'll all go over and watch that Glitch Dash Bastard or something. Let's see. We can get you a song. We can get you a song. Let's see. All right. What kind of song are we going to sing you?
Battery 90%.
Okay. All right. These agents of the Matrix hate these truth. Yeah, they do. They hate these truth bombs, Ryanel. These agents of the Matrix. Yeah, agents of the Matrix. Our agent in the Matrix, Dashing Trader, came in to share one word with us. What did he say? What was the wisdom of our friend Dashing Trader? Get some help. Okay, so Dashing Trader's been in this community for God knows how many years, and instead of helping us, he's going to tell us get some help. Thank you, Dashing Trader. You are a fine gentleman, sir. You really bring it home for the community, Dashing Trader. You're a fine feller. You're a fine feller just to hit and run on us and tell us to get some help. We'd love to have some help, Dashing Trader. You're just a swell feller. You are a swell feller. Let's see. I'm gonna set my phone down right here. Just 1 second. Give me just a teeny tiny bit of grace. We gonna get a little jiggy here. We're gonna get a little jiggy. Let's see here. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We're gonna sing for you. We're gonna sing. We're gonna give you a dad dash performance. This is a good one. This is important. Okay, we're gonna go back. Ready? Oh shit! I ain't paying attention. I'm getting my dancing is distracting me. My dancing is distracting. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. Good God. Absolutely listen to me. War. I despise because it means destruction. That's right. Of innocent lives. War means tears to thousands of mothers' eyes when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Oh, war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me now. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. Friend only to the Undertaker. War is an enemy to all mankind. They thought of war. It blows my mind. War causes unrest with the younger generation. Induction to the destruction. Who wants to die? Not me. War. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it, say it, say it, say it. War. Good God, y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely. You gotta listen to me. War. It's a heartbreaker. It's got one friend that's the Undertaker. War. It shattered the dreams of many young men's dreams. It made him disabled. Bitter and mean like the dashing traitor. Life is much too short, precious to spend fighting wars each day. War can't give life. It can only take it away. Well, war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. War. Good God, y'all. Absolutely. You gotta listen to me. Woo! War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. No, sir. Friend only to the Undertaker. Peace, love, and understanding. Tell me if there's no place for them today. Well, they say we must fight to keep our freedom. But Lord knows there's got to be a better way. War. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? You telling me? Say it, say it, say it, war. Good God, now. Stand up and shout it. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. Friend only to the Undertaker. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was Dad Dash singing War, What Is It Good For? By Edwin Starr. That was the karaoke version. Well, live on the YouTubes, you got a concert. What else can I do for you, Briggs? You stole my heart. What else am I going to do but sing for you? Super fun. We love good songs. Peace and love, anti-war. That's right. That's right. Thank you, DoorDash Economy Police. Thank you. Hey, let's all go. Let's tune in over here. Let's see what that Glitch Dash bastard's doing before we go. Before we sign off. Let's see what that Glitch Dash bastard. Let's see if we can watch him watching us watching him. Watching us watching him. Glitch Dash. Bastard. Bastard. Glitch dash, glitch dash, glitch dash, glitch dash, glitch dash, glitch dash, glitchy, 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 glitch, scrimpy, 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 scrimp, scrimpy, scrimp, scrimpy, scrimp, 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 scrimp. Where's the gig glitch dash? Home videos live. Is he live? Oh, it's upcoming. He's coming up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. The glitch dash is coming up in wait. remember, you got to give him a thumbs down. He like Glitch Dash loves him the thumbs down. Scrimpy's over there already. You got the Glitch Dash right there. He says, "Be sure to leave a thumbs down on the stream." I did. I'm a watching you already. I am. Scrimpy's all over there. Scrimpy is multi vibing. Scrimpy can be in like 7 different chats at a one time. Scrimpy is a magical beast. Scrimpy is the darling prawn of the gig economy. Thank you, Scrimpy. Thank you, Scrimpy. All right, so we're going to be over here in the Glitch Dash. Glitch Dash is coming up. This has been Jeff Thomas Black. We've been there with the Dash and Q 23, our friend Quentin. Hail Scrimp. Hail Scrimp. Thank you, Baby Daddy 4. Baby Daddy 4. We see you over there, Mr. Fats, DoorDash Gig Economy Police, Briggs. All my friends here tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Quentin, our friend Dash and Q 23, Ryan L. Sinful Toaster, of course, Troll Police, Stephen Arrow, Wild Alaska, Hot Fact with Robert Reese. Uh, man, you guys all wonderful. I really appreciate you coming tonight. And remember, we all in the sewer. There's nowhere to go but up. We all going up together. We're all going up together. We're all going up together. That's what we're doing. All right. We're out. Peace.